it was, one, that's a pretty fucking expensive fix. Two, holy crap, that van is just
Okay,
kaput.
sorry guys. Now we're live. My freaking
Uh,
thing was being funky. I had to get YouTube Studio open because reasons. Oh my god, I can never keep
cool.
track of my cursor. I'm always losing it.
So long story short, that's the
TLDR.
first time I got to ride in a tow truck.
I've had to ride in a
Yeah,
tow
that
truck at least 3 different times in my life. Sad.
I wasn't expecting it to be from a van from my work. I was expecting, them to repo my car or something.
Man, I hope you're not in a bad state where like that's a concern.
It's not, no.
That's
And it's just I assume tow trucks with repos. You know what I mean? Because that's when I usually see them, not when
oh.
I am in them.
Oh, for me it was always like when things like a breakdown,
Yeah, exactly,
Like, I got it
exactly.
for when my tires went flat and when I don't know what happened to our car when we were on the freeway with my mom. I don't remember what happened, but, yeah, that's what happened to me.
You guys can get the tires changed.
They didn't have like, I didn't have a spare tire with my new car. It didn't come with
Oh,
one,
that's
and the guy didn't have one, so he couldn't change it for me. But, yeah, I had to take that tow all the way to work. Luckily, I worked at the car dealership at the time, and they were able to hook me up, but then they dented my car real bad, like, on one of the doors when, they gave the car back to me, and I had to go back and be like, "Guys, who dented my car?" And they were like, "Ah, shit! Well, no one's gonna fess up to it, so we'll just fix it for you for free." I had to drive around with like a loaner car. It was a Subaru Outback. I was
oh nice.
uncomfortable in that car, let me tell you.
Oh, never mind. Not nice.
It was a
Outbacks are
nice
big
car.
cars.
It was a nice car, but it was bigger and higher than I was used to at the time. It was nice, but I didn't feel comfortable in it. It wasn't my
Then you got
car.
to drive, and then you got to drive the Rav4.
Oh yeah, that's oh
The
that
RAV4 is a nice car. I've driven a RAV4 before. It's a nice drive.
yeah, it's just I mean, it's not my car, so I'm not 100% comfortable in it, but when we're on a road trip, I've been dealing with it. Where the heck am I supposed
Yeah.
to post my live
I
streams?
love my little Mazda though, going zoom zoom on the road.
Live stream ads. There it is. It's been a while since I've had
Oh
time to
yeah,
stream this.
another story.
Wait. Make this story exciting. Put a pterodactyl in it somewhere.
Okay, so basically I finished work, right? So I was like, okay, what a day. My back hurts. Everything didn't go as planned today. What a bum day. Let me listen to my favorite song on the radio and jump on the interstate to get home, right? Right when I jump on the interstate, you know how you're supposed to match the speed of traffic to get on the interstate, right? 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 And then a freaking pterodactyl came in and swooped.
This is the best story ever.
Well, that aside, basically, there's somebody scared on merging into traffic going fast. So I was like, bruh. And then I looked to my side to see if I was free to move over, and I'm going like 65, 70, trying, merging in. Next thing I know, sedan zoom by past me, so shit, I couldn't get over. So I was forced to almost fly into to all the construction work stuff going on, but thankfully I stopped in time. And the guy behind me was nice enough to let me through.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta wait on the generosity of others. There was some guy like I was driving like earlier this week, and there was like the left turn only lane, and I was in the lane next to it that just goes forward, and the guy in the left turn only lane went up, but then he wanted to merge back into the straight lane while he was in the intersection. I'm like, man, freaking, he sprung that on me. I'm like, no, had to
Yeah,
rely on someone else for that. I thought that chick,
that's
like, a
why.
chick came up on my side, my other freaking thing over here, and she had a flesh colored shirt on. For a sec, I thought you just put a topless chick on my computer. And I was just like, Emerald, we aren't at that level of friendship, and I don't want to be there, okay?
Whoa,
Like,
Emerald,
I've been at that level
bro,
of friendship with some people,
dream.
but that was never a good time.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that wasn't my place.
this is why I always say if you're ever gonna get into an intersection or merge, at least commit.
Commit
Other
to it.
people know you're merging. Commit. People know you're turning. Commit. You're already doing it. Just go. You know, like when I was back in Simi Valley, California, there's always that one left-hand turn traffic that will always go on red because there's always left-hand turn traffic. The cops are at least, they're nice enough to let you get through the intersection, then they bust you. You know what I mean? Like you already committed. You can't just stop in the middle of the road, go, accept your fate. You know?
Mm-mm-mm.
I want ice cream now.
Yeah, I'm having like Brownie put like chocolate syrup on here and strawberry syrup.
Ew, strawberry syrup, but I'll take extra chocolate syrup.
You don't like?
I've tried to like strawberry. All I can say is I like strawberry as the fruit itself. Put that on top of ice cream, then I'll eat it.
I guess I get it. Like strawberry syrup is kind of tart,
Yeah, exactly.
so I wanted to say.
Strawberries themselves, they're refreshing, even though they can be tart or sweet. It surprises me, but love them because they're refreshing on ice cream.
Well, as we're starting, we should probably say hello to the chat. Hello, chat. Have you missed me? I haven't seen you since last year.
Bruh.
Let's see who's here.
There we go. That fixed it.
Battleship Agincourt says hi. Aaron Davis says hi. Trent,
Hello.
Did something break?
yeah, something with the stream like that. Like I have like the chat's supposed to be on my OBS, but it doesn't load all the time.
Yep, I finally fixed it.
Finally, I think for Chaos and Crochet, that's been an issue for a while. I think you guys heard the meow of a special new friend who's joined the family. His name is Achilles.
Oh, I saw the pictures. I saw the pictures. By the way, I can't see you in real time. I just see the delayed stream. Oh, that's a cute cat.
Yeah, Heather, turn your camera on Discord so we can see and read.
I can't have the camera on for you. I just gotta live stream you the OBS feed. But that's fine.
Fine.
Well, you know what I meant.
No,
Just make it so we can see the real time, like bruh.
You can see my
Yeah,
OBS.
look at this. Look at this fat demon in my house now.
It's not fat.
Ronnie, allow this.
This is one of the skinniest cats I have ever lived with.
Skinniest. I thought that cat.
He's a regular size. He's like 10 pounds or something. He's fine.
Fat.
It's not bad. That's not.
He's cuddle size.
He is a cuddler. Very
Friend asked. He's Brawny's, right?
He's both of ours. Because he lives with us. He's your baby. He's your baby. Oh, I got him.
And then Battleship Dragon Court says he looks like my cat Biddle. Spidey.
So what are we working on? What are we working on this week, Heather? What are we making?
Just making a wristband. Something
My
easy. Something
baby.
simple.
Do not steal.
Let's see what else the chat was saying. Trent says he saw.
Well, you can look over here for it.
Oh yeah, I don't have to look to my right. I can look to my left. Oh, that helps my neck. Hold on, let me go up higher in the chat so I can see anything we've missed. Trent says, I saw the Swashbuckling Cat movie and it was a lot of fun. I heard Puss in Boots was good. How is the new kitty doing at your house, Heather? He's great. He's actually the most well-behaved cat I've ever had. He's very nice. He's very affectionate. He has a bit of separation anxiety because he got separated from his brother, but we're helping him as best we can. He likes to follow us around the house, but he's having a lot of fun. He dragged one of his toys in here earlier. That feather, I just bought him that one today because I let him play with Knife's old feather and he has torn the thing apart. He's very playful.
So quick question. What you guys find while you're driving back to Florida?
He's making a
You
joke.
take that sweet literally, don't you?
It was a joke.
That was a point of confusion.
Yeah, so if anyone saw my tweet on Twitter, I said, "Hey guys, we picked up a hitchhiker on our way home. He's kind of cute. We might keep him." And there was just a picture of us with Achilles in the car. And no, we didn't pick him up off the street. He was gifted to me from a family member who couldn't take care of him anymore. They still have his brother, and I intend to take in the brother too. So soon we will have 2 cats. But yeah, for now it's just Achilles. But yeah, he was gifted to me. He needed a home. And I
You know what I say to that?
What?
That seems pretty fishy. I trust the picture more than your story.
I mean, yeah, there is photo evidence of that.
Yeah, and the text said it all.
It says it all. It does. You have photo evidence. You have text proof. I mean, how could you believe me on my word alone? You're sleeping on that pillow? People put their heads on it.
Yeah, because all you're saying is a story at the end of the day. Oh yeah, another story about crazy stuff while driving. I was driving in the van, right? This was like a couple weeks ago before I left for California to see family for the holidays. Um, simply put, I'm just was it earlier? No, but I was driving along, going down the 440, and you was passing this a major interchange area, and a truck and a sedan come flying out from the interchange. I'm like, oh, what's going on? Sedan brake checks me in the massive van that could basically crush it. I almost rear-ended the dude, and the dude's actually road raging at the truck that's in the interchange, and I'm like, bro, you're in the middle of the freaking highway. If you're gonna road rage, brake check him. Why me?
I like to think that stuff all the way through. Charles B wanted to know, how does Achilles like Brawny? He loves him. He's a super affectionate cat. I've never had this before. I mean, I'm so used to Knife, and since she passed, like, I was like, I've always thought of cats as very aloof. He is a cuddler. Maybe it's because I've never had a boy cat, because we only had girl cats growing up. But he's a cuddler. He always wants to play. He is like on top of us. He doesn't like to be alone. I think he's used to having his brother around, so I can't wait to have his brother, and then he'll be a little happier. But he seems pretty content with us at the moment. Oh, do you like it? This is the new toy I bought him today.
Are you happy, Brony? Are you happy to have a couple new kids?
Now he's over here.
Let's not call.
Furry baby.
Welcome to the millennial age. Every pet's a kid now.
Well, it's
I
kind
know.
of like where for earlier generations there is now a pet. I think you can take over from there. I got a crochet. Let's see.
Last time I played with a cat like that, it scratched my hand and it hurt.
He is not scratched or bitten or hissed anyone since he got here. I mean, I think you said he like play bit you. He just to play though, and it didn't hurt, right?
Not really.
Well, that's a good cat then. I
He's
feel like
very
I'd get
nice.
along with a cat like that. Most cats are so skittish. They're like, oh, and everything breaks on their way to hide, you know?
Yeah. Charles B asked, how old is Achilles? By the way, he, according to his paperwork, my mom gave me, he is 2 years old. Technically, 2
So,
years.
the hanging ones.
Yeah, no, it's not one you can hang. Technically, 2 years and 8 months on that paperwork. Yeah, he's just 2 years old. He'll be 3.
Why is my brother sending me TikTok?
Or he'll be 3 this year, I guess. He's just looking at it, waiting for it to do
His tail.
Yes. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you do?
Not a fan. Anyway.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Wait, so who you're working on again?
20. Oh, I was gonna make some wristbands that are based off of Twilight's color scheme. What was the last number I said? Oh shit! Gotta count it. 1.
Also,
I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21,
That's what's something
22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Hey, Heather.
Yes.
Distraction.
No, I got to 30. I got to 30. 30. Huh? Did I mess up my
Darn.
nails? No, I didn't mess up my nails. I just did my nails before stream. I usually do it. They're purple with pink glitter on them. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone. I'm also finishing off the last of my Chardonnay tonight, and I might get into the champagne because this was all that was left of my Chardonnay after our New Year's party.
Geez, Heather, you're gonna be plastered.
I'm gonna finish the champagne. Like this is just like this isn't even a half glass of wine, and then I might have just like a half glass of champagne. It isn't gonna taste very good, but you know I do not let things go to waste. Also for Christmas, guys, look what I got. Monokuma hoodie. Is anyone a Danganronpa fan here?
I'd like one.
Yeah, he's an evil bear. I actually have a plushie of him right here.
I think I actually watched that anime.
It's actually like a game. It's a game as well. The game came before the anime. People didn't like the anime, but I did, and I like watching playthroughs of the games. Especially love Game Grumps doing it and Cinnamon Toast Crunch Can. I watched Cinnamon Toast Can do Despair Girls.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Ken.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Can. It's been a while since I freaking watched him, but yeah, I watched him do a lot of the Danganronpa stuff.
He makes reaction videos now of like TLC videos and stuff like that.
That's easy.
As far as I remember.
I'm sure he plays a game from
It's-
now. Like, who doesn't love playing games?
I think games are okay.
Games are fun. I like to play them. I wish I could play them all the time, but I gotta like go to a job and do stuff. Maybe exercise. It's kind of lame.
How gamey.
Alright. Alright, I gotta keep tabs on what the hell I'm doing.
Hopefully, what I
Look,
just did
Heath-
fixed something.
Heather, I haven't been on the last few streams. What have I missed? What stories have been told?
I don't. Well, obviously, we haven't told any of our holiday parties. I mean, any of our holiday stories because we haven't had a stream since before Christmas. So no one knows anything about
Oh, okay.
it. And
So,
no,
yeah. What did we get for Christmas?
well, I just showed him my Monokuma hoodie, and I got this tooth necklace from my friend Brandon, or Overseer of Emo, as you'll know him. He actually bought it from one of my favorite creators, Nerdy Mixed Pan. If you want to find them on Etsy, please look up Nerdy Mixed Pan. She makes a lot of creepy, cool stuff. He also got me some stickers from another one of my favorite creators, Smoking Glue Guns. Hold on, I'll find it. It's stuck underneath all my yarn. Oops. Here it is. Yeah, she gave us a little art piece. He bought me this sticker, which is a Mercy sticker from Overwatch. I'm sure I think it says, you can't read it, but it says Daughter of the Sea. And of course her own personal logo, Smoking Glue Guns. If you know her, she's the TikToker who makes dice like D&D dice on TikTok with like creepy stuff in it, like freaking decapitated baby heads. I gotta show you one last thing, Scott. I have a lot of stuff over Christmas, so a lot of stuff will come back up. But last thing that and these were all gifts from Brandon, not the hoodie. The hoodie was a gift from Bronny's parents, but the necklace, those stickers, and this brooch that he got from one of my other favorite creators, New Dio Creations, were all gifts from Brandon. I put it on one of my hats. It's a really nice brooch. I think it brings a little bit of flair because I usually wear this with my sparkly sweatsuit. But that's just some of the gifts I got. Bronny got me a Hello Kitty boombox. And oh gosh, what else did he get me? I got so many gifts. I got a ton of jewelry and presents from my family, and I got a standing mixer. Bronny's parents gave me an air fryer. And Bronny's sister gave me one of these soap dispensers that's shaped like a snail. And what else?
Yeah, I'm not
You
sure
gotta
how I
like-
feel about having a snail slime on me every time I leave bed.
He's just giving you a little soap. He's a soapy snail. Oh, I don't know if I could show you, but Emerald got me this really good dock for my, well, it's like a stand that I can put my Switch dock on top of. It's got a part to put my games, and on either side I could put controllers, which I have. We hooked that all up. It's very nice. He gave me also an extra Switch dock, so that was good.
Mm-hmm. And I still owe you an AC adapter.
I also got Bronny
You
something
know-
really cool for Christmas.
Got his what?
I got Bronny a really cool hoodie for Christmas. It's a Shadow Bolt hoodie.
Oh,
Yeah, I
nice.
love that thing.
Fish my ice
You
cream.
know what I got for Christmas?
What'd you get?
Did you get a sweater?
Some bills paid.
Solid.
It's a pretty good Christmas. It's like, oh god, I didn't have to worry about my bills. You're also going to be getting a screen stand from me that I just sent because you told me to send it after Christmas to make sure you'd be there to get it.
Yeah,
It should.
yeah, exactly. I was gone for 2 weeks, as long as you guys were gone.
I think well, gone from the internet for that long, but we didn't leave that long for our vacations. I didn't have any PTO.
Right.
Let me see. Let me go.
No, yeah, I uploaded a New Year's video. You know what I did for New Year's?
Tell me.
Sleep. Or was I hanging with my friends getting no. That was later on. What did I do?
Let's see.
No, yeah, I hung with my friends. We got Korean food and went to the institution ale house. Oh, Heather got money.
Emerald spent the tip $5. He changed something recently. I'll let you all figure out what it
Is it the voice?
Did you notice the amount
Spencer texted to me. I won't spill the beans though.
I don't notice anything yet. It's gonna be a mystery until someone tips enough, I guess.
Does it have to be $420 worth? Or...
Oh my god, if someone ever tipped me $420, I'm gonna like play and totally copyright strike me for that. Smoke weed every day.
That's a pretty lame payoff.
Dude, it'll shut my whole stream down. Yes, you can shut my stream down for $420.
For the
The,
day, or
I guess,
So-
just until I get it up again.
So what did we do for Christmas?
To go visit my family in Texas, we took a long ass drive. We switched off, and the last leg of it, Bronny decided to power through rather than stop and let me take over or go to a hotel and sleep. He was like, "We're only like a half or so away," and he just wouldn't stop driving. But he was just like, "Oh god, I gotta fall asleep. Oh man, I'm very tired." So I'm in the passenger seat, just like right next to him, like, "Please stop, and also don't like fall asleep, please. I don't want to die." So we're just doing that until we get to my brother's house at like 5:30 in the morning, and he's just like, "How was your drive?" And I'm like, "My god, I thought I was gonna die." He was gonna
Ronnie,
kill
you're
us.
supposed to pull over when you're tired.
Here's the thing: is that we refueled with 200 miles to go. And
Oh,
I
then
was-
in that case, freaking golden straight away.
I know, right? And I was feeling strong. At 100 miles to go, I was no longer feeling strong. It was, and I was like, fine. I was like, fine at 101 miles remaining. At 99 miles remaining, I was like, I'm gonna die, but I can't give up. It's just-
So, you know what I recommend?
yeah,
Have her next to you. Just bring up some kind of topic that you both can get angry about, and then that
yeah,
way.
that's essentially what I had her doing. She got to a point where I think were we playing frickin' I Spy or something stupid like that?
Don't know. I was making you talk. I forget what I was making you talk about because I was tired too. I was tired too, and I was just like, okay, so I was telling you about this thing that I want to do. Do you think I'd be good at that? And you're like, yeah, you just have to practice. I'm like, what do you mean I have to practice? It's the whole thing. I don't know. I tried my best. I really
You
tried.
tried so hard.
Let me just
and got
address
so
some things in chat real quick. Rusty
Okay.
Helm 93 says, I never could get into Danganronpa. The whole death game genre like Hunger Games, Squid Games, and Death Race just makes me depressed. I totally get it. I think I like Danganronpa because anime and I like a lot of the characters and designs and stuff. Paladin Pony says, who is with you? Do you mean Emerald or Achilles? Charles B says, can Bronny show the hoodie on the stream? I actually bought a hoodie for myself, like the same exact one that I got Bronny. I got for me because I know he wanted to get them matching with our friends. But yeah, here it is. It's really cool, right? Like you can see over here.
She also got me a similar hoodie, but it was Minecraft instead of Shadow Bolt, so I'm gonna have to get one for myself so we can match.
Yeah, I just figured you'd like that one. But yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna go check
Hold
my
them, hold them in the back, Heather. Turn it around.
But yeah, it's made out of like a what do you call this material it's made out of, honey?
I've always just called it mesh. I'm sure there's an actual. I'm sure that's not the actual name for it, but I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like that like if you have a shirt that's specifically meant to be worked out in, it's usually made out of that kind of material. So when you sweat, like it doesn't like make the clothes way heavier on you. It just kind of rolls off. Water resistant material, I want to say it is. So that yeah, I got Bronny one of those, and I also got him like a bag filled with like Choco Mint tea. I also got that for Emerald. Thought you guys would enjoy that, and I got him some chocolates, things like that.
I
Let's
have
see.
been enjoying the chocolate mint tea.
Paladin Pony came in and just goes, I saw a cat. The guy, but the cat is nice too. Aaron Davis says he's been working on a video for his YouTube channel and he needs to finish it soon. Oh, don't we all? Rusty Helm wants to say to Bronny, my dad would do the same thing. On long trips, he'd drive for 12 or 16 hours, including bathroom breaks and getting gas, and we'd arrive at our destination at like 3 to 5 in the morning. Sounds like something a dad would do.
Yeah, because you got to get through it so you can have more time to enjoy the things that you're there to do.
That's true. We did sleep for like till noon once we got there to those. Which, to be expected. It was a good trip.
Yeah, which negated the extra time we would have had.
What do you think was gonna happen? We're gonna sleep for an hour and then we're gonna spend a whole bunch of time with our family? No. We're gonna
You guys
freaking.
gonna pass out.
That's what's happened. Inevitably, whenever you get there,
I swear to
you
God,
pass-
we were asleep for half of that visit.
it's like, what did you expect? We have to sleep, and it was an exhausting venture. It's like maybe next time we visit my family, we'll leave maybe a day earlier, so that way we get there with more time.
This actually has me asking: do you guys think that you would find me crazy that I would want to do a cross country road trip?
It is kind of nuts when you think about it, but if you gain a lot all the time off and can spend a decent amount of time for like the days you get to a place, like I guess it depends on the destination. Do you gotta like hit like so many places in like a week that you don't get to spend a lot of time in each individual place? Because I think like that is kind of exhausting, and I wouldn't have as much fun. Because like, oh, we're in Denver, cool, let's check out Denver. No, we have to go. We have to go to Maine tomorrow, and I'm like, what? Very bad at geography. I couldn't think of something that was near.
Denver, Colorado.
Wow, that's
Oh, you got
You can get from Maine to Denver in that time. It's
That's
a plane.
leave now so we can get there by tomorrow. That's why we got. Oh, that's how a road trip works.
all I know is to get from where I am to basically Oklahoma City. It's a 24-hour drive,
Mm.
and that's including stopping for gas.
Rusty
I can do
Helm.
it.
Rusty Helm goes, and he'd never let me or my mom take turns, no matter how long he drives. That's gentlemanly. That's very gentlemanly of him.
You're probably also
Is that
better.
or
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Oh, that's kind of
Like,
mean.
we only had 100 miles to go. If Heather were to take over, that's just adding more time to, that's just causing us to get there later. She's tired too. I know I can handle tired better than she can when it really counts. So I just took it. If she wasn't there, I would have pulled over uh at the second refuel, but I didn't, or I would have pulled over when I started feeling tired, but there was just, no point in waiting. And I knew as long as I had her support, I was going to be able to do it.
This way we didn't have to spend money at a hotel or something.
Yeah, that too.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
spend it on gas. Better
And
option, anyways.
that place we stopped, the second time we refueled, we were in Louisiana, and it was like a motel casino combo, and it was kind of sketchy. So I didn't really want to be there any time. And so like I need to go to the bathroom and I need to refuel. So I get out and I refuel, and then Heather's resting in the car, and I go in there and I go, hey Heather, let's use the bathroom, and she's like, but I don't have to use the bathroom, and I was like, okay, well, I don't want to leave you here by yourself. Is what's going on.
It is Louisiana, so
Well,
I
I
wanna-
mean, there's sketchy places everywhere. It doesn't matter what state you're in.
I wanted to clear something up
I've
real
seen-
quick for Paladin Pony T. He says, okay, 4 people are talking, and I only know 2 of them. So, I'm Heather. That's Emerald over there. That's Emerald Spencer. Bronny Buck is on check. He is the deep voiced individual. And Poon is the goofy one who likes road trips.
yeah, road trips are fun. Like, it's funny. What I consider sketchy is mostly the Midwest, besides Texas. Okay, Ohio's maybe in there, but it's like I've seen sketchy to know what's sketchy. Come on, Bronny.
I'm sure he's more coherent.
You think I've seen sketchy too?
You probably have. Didn't you come from New York?
Yeah, and I lived in New York for the first half of my life, and freaking Florida for the second half. I know sketchy.
Yeah, I mean, you and me both.
Why do you
We've seen our
keep
fair
readjusting
share.
the clock face?
He wants you to scratch it.
I have been.
He wants you to scratch it more. Or maybe his butt's cold and you're warmer there. You ever think about that?
He does seem to like Emerald more than he does. Like he's been sitting there perfectly still with Emerald. Me, he was moving around.
He had more energy. I think he's probably like in chill out mode. He's probably been hanging out with Emerald more. Because Emerald's like, no, are you home more often than you would say, Brony?
Charles B says, "Give Hercules a treat, please."
Oh, they want Achilles to have a treat. His treats are in the laundry room. Maybe we'll go get him one in a little bit. You don't want to give him
I can't. I have been claimed.
I can go get the treats if you don't mind entertaining the stream. Hold on, hold on. Put the camera a little bit closer.
Yeah, I'll do it in a little bit.
You'll do it?
Might be running out.
Yep, a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna be right now.
Tooth? Heather, is that your tooth on your neck?
This was remember I was saying this was a gift from one of my friends, Brandon. He bought it off of someone's Etsy. It was Nerdy Mix Pan.
And hold the thing up next
Right.
to your pillow because I want them to see how ridiculous that would be.
Yeah,
if you watched
look.
Right. Like, dang,
That's how
a
big my
tooth,
teeth are.
Heather.
No,
it would be
and it glows in the dark. I actually saw that. I turned off the light in the bathroom and I saw it glows in the dark.
Your tooth goes in the dark?
Yeah.
That's not
These are
good.
my teeth. These are my teeth. They're still here. They're still
Ooh,
in great.
yummy.
They're still in great condition, and I gotta make them into a necklace. I just don't have time to sit down in my own office and do things anymore, and it's very discouraging
You
and
get that
exhausting.
long. Makes me afraid to get my teeth.
Afraid? Like I fell asleep and then I woke up and they were out of my mouth, and then I thought I saw trolls running around. But you know that.
If I knew where I put my wisdom teeth, I'd bring them in for comparison.
Yeah, and give them to me so I can make stuff out of them. Give me
Well,
your
I'll give
teeth.
them to you after you make stuff out of your.
Brawny, where's your teeth?
In my skull, where they.
Yeah, he's had all his wisdom teeth removed. I've been thinking about it. It's like, and if I enjoy making like wisdom tooth jewelry, I'm gonna be upset that I can't find more teeth. And I'm like, what's an ethical way I can obtain teeth? I have to specify ethical because there are ways to obtain teeth that are very
Heather,
unethical.
this is how you do it. This is how you do it because I think you just found yourself a market here. You can have someone send you their teeth, make something out of whatever they choose to have it be made out of, right? Like whatever they do. You give it to them at a marked up profit. Hey, think about it. You have a potential here to become a millionaire. You'll be wisdom tooth lady.
Rusty Helm 93 goes, Heather, the tooth fairy. My God, that's my new career choice. I'll be like, I want to be a tooth fairy. And they're like, you want to be paid in the teeth? I'm like, yeah, I want the teeth.
And
Here's
you have to
corn.
cosplay the Tooth Fairy from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh my God, I remember her. She was pretty well. She was stacked. She was great. She married Jorgen von Strangle.
Hey, Rusty, that's pretty crazy.
No, he proposed to her. He wanted Timmy's tooth to propose to her with.
I can see that happening. I just don't believe I saw that episode.
It's an episode that happened.
In fact, the only Tooth Fairy thing I remember was when Francis put Chester's tooth under his pillow.
Yeah,
I remember putting a tooth under my pillow. I got $1 and I still got to keep my tooth.
Paladin Pony says, you make things out of tooth, he says in scarier voice. Not yet, because all I have are my wisdom teeth that were personally taken out of my jaw, and I haven't made anything out of them yet. As soon as I make something out of them, I'll for sure, show everybody. It'll be awesome. That's why I was showing my actual freaking teeth on screen. That's the teeth that were in my hand. This tooth, fake. The ones that were in my hand straight in the camera, those were in my body.
No, I think that tooth around your neck is real.
You believe
it's definitely your biggest wisdom tooth.
It's a molar, dude. That's a molar.
She does only have one accounted for.
Yeah, my first tooth that ever got, like, the reason I didn't have my wisdom tooth removed sooner was because the first, like, dentist when I was living back in California, she removed my wisdom tooth, and it was gonna cost like $200 a pop to have them removed with my insurance at that time. So I removed just one because that's all I could afford at the time. And I spent a lot of years not addressing it because it was just an expense I couldn't afford. Because the next freaking place I went to after that, when I was living in Tucson and had insurance, said to remove a single tooth from my freaking jaw was going to cost almost $500. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Heather, sorry to interrupt, but look at this before he moves.
Oh my god, you put my freaking hat on him. He hates it. Take it off. Freaking, but yeah, with my new insurance, I went and I asked them, I'm like, okay, how much is it gonna be to get these teeth removed? Just let me know, and it's gonna be super expensive. And they're like, oh, with your insurance, it should cost like only this much to you. Your insurance covers most of it. Like, I don't even remember how much it was because that's how good it was. It was so good to remove all 3 teeth. It was at this one cost that was way cheaper than even my first tooth cost. And I was just like, oh my god, really? My insurance will cover that much? Yeah. And if they don't cover it all, they're going to cover most of it. And we'll just like charge you for what we think you're going to owe. And we'll apply that to what you actually do. Or if you overpay, we'll send you money back. And I don't think that happened. But the point is, I could afford it. I was able to, with my insurance, I was able to afford to finally get my wisdom teeth removed. And I even got told, like, yeah, and if you want to keep them, you can. And I'm like, oh my god, I can keep my teeth. I did. Good time.
But they always give you your teeth. When I had the dentist with my mother's insurance at the time, they let me keep all my teeth, even the little cracked ones.
Well, they didn't tell me I could keep it the last time my first time getting them removed, so I just didn't. But I think I
You
feel
just
like
ask.
I didn't know to ask. I didn't know it was an option. But I feel like
Yeah.
when they took my tooth out the first time, like I kind of felt it happen, but it wasn't painful. When they took it out, I pretty sure I felt the tooth break or something. Like it felt more like they had scraped it out of my like maybe this is all just a weird dream I had during, but it felt like I had my mouth open and they got it out and they broke it and they scraped the rest out of me. I don't know if that's what happened, but that's what felt like it happened. So I don't think that tooth was whole.
Oh gosh. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm just thinking about like the time I broke a tooth. It's probably what it sounds.
And a tooth broken a couple of times.
It's not fun. It's not.
No, it's not. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. Plus, like for me, it's kind of like a loud, then a ring for a moment because it's like right there, and I'm like, that happened. Oh
Yeah, and
God,
then it
a week
hits the
later.
nerve.
Yeah, I have to sit down for a moment, kind of ordeal, and then I'll go, what the hell did I do? That's broken, of course.
That's
Oh boy.
never happened to me, thankfully. That kind of happened to my younger sister. She was like swimming in our pool when I was young, and she was swimming around like under the water with her eyes closed, and she swam right into a wall. And she went up
I've
to my
done that
mom
one.
just crying, and her tooth was chipped. And my mom the next day got her into the dentist and got that fixed. But I'm just like, wow.
It's funny because I remember I used to do backflips in the pool, and then one time I wasn't paying attention because I had water in my eye. Bam! My jaw hit the concrete. Good thing nothing broke, but my front tooth got chipped. Like you could, if I showed you on the camera, if I could, like you would notice my front bottom left tooth is kind of slanted a little bit. It doesn't look like it's broken, but it broke. Doesn't hurt.
Well, at least it's not
Nope.
noticeable. Let's see. Charles B's asks, ever want a gold tooth? Sure, it's an aesthetic. I don't know how that would look. It might look trashy on me. I don't think so.
I certainly don't. They said, "Hey, do you want metal fillings?" And I went, "Fuck no."
Is there a problem with that?
I got metal fillings. They
There
now
would be a
belong to
problem
my
now.
baby teeth.
Let's see. Rusty Holmes says, I have a wisdom tooth that grew sideways. It currently laying on its sides, and the dentist said that it would cost $800, I think. Gosh, maybe because that one's in a weird situation, but like, gosh, maybe your insurance just isn't that good. And that's just sad. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you about that. Insurance is like a big factor. Like, I'm just super happy with the insurance I have right now that it covered that.
I wonder.
Charles Beast was asking, what are we drinking? I'm drinking leftover Chardonnay. Like it barely filled like maybe less than half the glass up here. So there wasn't that much left. So I also just grabbed leftover champagne from New Year's. I don't know if how it's gonna taste at this point. We resealed it, so
I
hopefully
wonder how it would taste.
I I'm
you're
drinking
mixing shit.
whole lot.
I'm with that. We don't mix our alcohols. That's just
I'm about to go mix some canned soda.
damn it. Stop. God.
It tastes good.
I also have Fresca to hydrate with.
Oh yeah, can you mix my Dr. Pepper with Coke? The best mix ever. Coca-Cola, that is.
You want good mix?
Oh yeah, what was
Get
I
yourself a
saying?
bunch of gamer
I
teeth.
should, speaking of teeth, by the way, I should check what my insurance covers because I know I got dental and I know I got health care and I know I got all that stuff.
I gotta check mine too. What are they fillings chips?
I really
Rusty
need to
Helm
look.
says, last time I got my teeth removed, they said I couldn't keep them for biological hazard, whatever that means. Yeah, I hear some do that. I don't know what the deal is with that, because if they just wash them off, it's just a bone. But they also says, and I don't have any dental insurance. Ah, that sucks. That's probably why it's so bad.
That'll do it.
That's what'll do it, because like without it,
Mhm.
this would have
There's
cost me thousands.
some government funded stuff you could get on for that.
Depends. It really depends. I don't know if Rusty Helm is American or anything. I wouldn't know anything.
Probably
Back
American.
for
If
you,
it's 800 bucks, it's American.
Anyone who's American can get it done. America, you're screwed. Sorry. Go to Canada and get it done.
There you go. You can get yourself a trip to Canada and get it for
This
free.
tooth is beyond saving. It's easier to
No, in
euthanize.
Canada they just tell you to kill yourself.
Oh,
Go to
yeah.
Australia?
Australia have a
Not very
redneck
similar to
spider ball.
Canada.
Japan?
I would say just go to the UK. Totally different.
Oh, go to Sweden. Everything's better in Sweden.
I think I heard Netherlands is pretty good, or Germany.
One of those.
Oh no, do Russia. Go to freaking Russia and get
That's a good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea right now.
Right now, doesn't even matter. Even during the Cold War, go in there with a pistol, bam. You're
Oh,
good
Rusty
to go have
Helms.
some water.
Sorry, Rusty Helm said, I said in a previous comment that I'm from Louisiana. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Alright, conversation moves fast, and we're all varying degrees of ADHD.
Are we? I'm undiagnosed.
Yes,
Same.
I have been clinically diagnosed with AD at a young age. So the damage is done. Even if people say, oh no, it's a misdiagnosis. I was freaking 6, man. I was 6 years old. The damage is done.
Paladin.
What Paladin posted.
Yeah, Paladin Pony T says, I know this is going to sound weird, but you and Emerald look like my brother and his girlfriend, only your hair is not red. Funny you should say that. Like, we've had the joke put at us, but it's just like, I feel like we look too similar, and also I don't go that way.
Look, after what you pulled at City Walk, we are officially brother-sister status.
Yeah, freaking, it was cold at City Walk. Me, Bronny, and Emerald were all sitting on a bench waiting for one of our friends to show up, and I was like on the far edge of it, and like the wind was hitting me. It's like, can I be in the middle so I could be between you two and like have a barrier between me and the wind? And Bronny's just like, oh, I think you just closer to Emerald so you could cuddle, and I'm just like, it was like just reactionary, and I was just like, wait, not that way, way.
Funny thing is,
How could
it
you,
was at
Bronny?
Universal.
Quite easily.
When I was at Universal last week with my family, I told my younger sister that story. She started cracking up too.
This is good shit. Bronny, why'd you have to make it gay?
Yeah,
Because it
Bronny,
was-
how could you?
Because it was hilarious.
You made it gay.
Yeah,
No,
we're all
you
You
very
she
made
made
happy.
it happy.
You made it gay first, you fag.
You were
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey,
no
cigarettes
smoking.
black
We
and
don't
brown,
smoke
not black and
here.
white.
We don't smoke in this chat, okay?
We don't pay our taxes in this chat either. What's your point?
Yeah, good point.
Speak for yourself. Don't freaking out us on the fucking stream, Bronny.
Great. Now we're gonna be committed for tax fraud.
The last thing I need is to
We
be
committed.
audited.
Hi FBI, we totally pay our taxes.
We pay
In
our
fact,
taxes
tax
here.
form
We're
right
law.
here.
We're law-abiding
Said on this
citizens.
channel is parent
Yes,
in Minecraft.
it's only joke.
Let's see. Paladin Pony says also, I think you're taller, but Rusty Helm goes, brah, I don't trust the American health system. What makes you think I trust a foreign country health system? I don't know.
Well, because Europeans and other worldly people be like, "Oh, American system's so bad, just come to our country and get that thing chiseled out of you."
Yeah, the
If there's
Swedes.
anything I've
Every time
learned,
I see a
it
Swede anywhere, they're always talking about how, like, yeah, we just get our healthcare for free. We go to college for free. We do everything for free. And I'm just like, the fuck?
They don't do it for free. Their taxes are like 80% out there. They
that's
barely
true.
keep any of the money they make.
Yep,
Lovely.
and that's where it is.
Like I don't understand this fascination with not taking responsibility for your life decisions.
People don't want responsibility, and it's a sad thing.
See,
Some people
the
have
thing
to take
is,
responsibility, though. You know what I mean? Like, come on, guys, it's not hard.
I mean,
people like
it,
the
it
free
really
healthcare and
now
everything.
college
Back
in
in the
America is a scam. Okay,
I'll agree.
a lot of things out there are scams, and I can understand that not wanting to participate. So don't participate.
If anything, get yourself a scam.
Yeah, if you recognize it as a scam, then don't be a part of the scam.
Use it for the reasonable stuff. Unless you're going in for engineering or freaking what's the other one that people are going for? Medical and lawyer stuff. Okay, go for it, but I don't know how that works out well. I mean, I know my buddy, I'll leave his name out of this, but basically what he did is he found a way to pay not even a dime into the college system. And he walks out making six figures now. He's not happy, but he's happy that he's making six figures at least.
There's always that.
Yeah, generally you end up having to sell your soul for that kind of money.
Yep. And
And
I'm seeing him. You know what first time I saw him for the first time in a year, the first things he said to me? He told me, there's times where I just feel like offing myself so I don't have to deal with this stuff anymore. And I'm like, huh. Yeah.
It's a cry for help. That's a cry for help, but we're here for it.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's not having fun, but
A
he
feeling.
says he's having fun.
Just a feeling. We're not 100%.
I don't know. All I know is I feel more happy that I'm able to hold down a place to live while he's still living with his parents. I can
he said
get
he's making
figures.
he said he's making six figures and he still lives with parents.
Yeah,
Yep.
because
Yeah,
5
that's how
figures
you
of it
know
goes
you
to
messed
student.
up.
I feel bad for him, but it's his life.
My dudes, my drizzles. Let's bring this conversation to something hopeful. Someone bring the cat treats, because we need something with serious.
Where are the cat treats, Heather?
They're in the laundry room, in that cat litter box that's not being used. I think it's the second shelf.
Okay.
Hey Heather,
We
can you
need some
somehow mimic like I'm trying to give the cat a treat? Like how when people do those POVs, you like go to the cat with the treat in your hand.
Oh, I need like a first person perspective. But yeah, we need some
That'd
serotonin.
be pretty cool.
Chat. We're gonna feed a cat a treat, and it'll make everyone happy, and everyone will be happy, and that'll be the end of the story because that's how things.
I mean, I'm very happy with
It has to end that way
my
now.
4 shiny chestnut, shiny Aladdin, and shiny chestnut.
I like shinies today. Ugh. Paladin.
Paladin Pony T says, Princess Heather E. Blossom, did you ever tell us how your OC become a alicorn? If you had, sorry, I don't remember.
Freaking Bronny's micro.
Echoing.
Just had to put next to his mic again.
But
Dang it, Bronny.
don't worry, I'll just mute him in the
Ah.
chat. I'll just mute him in the chat.
There we go. How dare Brawny leave his mic on like that? He's in big trouble now, isn't he?
No, I just muted it.
Heather, make sure to give him a smack.
Give him a little whack. But
Yeah.
I think I explained it at some point, but it was a while ago. Basically, she became Alcor on accident. She walked into Twilight's castle to return a book because Golden Oak's library was an inferno and just like a wreck, and she was just like,
Dang.
hey, where am I supposed to return this book now? And then she found the journal on one of the tables and was just like, okay, I guess I'll read this. And she read the spell and she became an Alcor, and she was like, oh shit. Cool. And her life changed forever.
By the way, guys, you know the last time I was in a dentist, they almost shoved a needle in my face.
Oh god, that's
Last 5 times I was no, the last 3 times I was at a dentist, they did shove a needle in my face
okay.
because I
Yeah,
had 5 cavities.
Why do
yeah.
you cavities?
Because
Did you not
before
find
the dentist
did you
appointments I
scratch them?
had were right before I moved down here. The ones I had before that were before COVID.
A kitty.
Yeah.
What?
I've never been back to a dentist since.
All right, give the kitty to moi.
He's like,
I think what really like ticked me off, I guess, is because the way they whacked the needle on something just to prepare it.
Kitty treats are happening.
Like, why? As I'm talking about freaking dentist experiences. Oh, look at the kitty cat.
It's in your hand.
Probably needs to get some dentures or something. Look at that cat.
Heather, how many details of your OC were supposed to be secret?
I don't think I kept any secrets. I had ideas I hadn't like fully formed yet or whatever.
All right. So Rusty Helm, she was originally an Earthbone.
Yes.
Also, the reason I asked that question was that I could tell amusing details that you told me so far.
hey,
Sure.
Heather, unmute.
I will.
So,
Did you smack Brawny?
Oh, I didn't smack him. No, don't lick that. That's ice cream. You can't have that.
you don't need to say
It has chocolate in it. Wait, are cats treated like dogs when it comes to chocolate?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's as bad, but like, don't give a cat chocolate.
Yeah. It's because a cat is basically a dog, just softer.
Soft and maybe sometimes
And sharper.
sharper.
Yeah. And will bring you dead things. I
Huh.
mean, so did our dogs. Our dog Poe, bless his little heart up in heaven. He would bring us gophers. I don't know why. He's just like, here's a gopher right in the middle of the kitchen. Enjoy. And it's like,
That's because he liked to go for the big.
he did go for the big for them.
Pornhub.
He loved his gopher.
What'd you say, Emerald?
In Ariados, a cricketot and a carnivine at our house, but the cricketot just ran.
Making the cat do
Alrighty
cute
then.
things.
Yeah.
Got the camera. They want to see you. See you. All right, here's one last look at
Hey,
that.
Hercules, you're the name of a
It's
street in my
Achilles.
family's neighborhood in California. How does that make you
Frickin-
feel?
It's Achilles edits. It's Achilles with an A. Achilles. You keep calling him Hercules.
Yes. Achilles.
No,
like
I'm
the
saying
Greek-
Hercules.
like a-
Hercules with an R, not an H. An AR, not an HER.
But yeah.
So I'm still wrong no matter what.
Yes, absolutely. You're still wrong. That is not his name.
I just wanted to correct you on my wrong.
Quit frick. I don't even. This isn't dead naming. Quit like misnaming my cat.
Alright, its name is now Healy.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad nickname if you want to call him Healy. Healy.
Yeah, because think about it. Isn't Achilles basically like, the heel?
I guess so.
Oh, I know,
Achilles-
that's the name of the guy that got shot in the arrow.
Yeah, that's why they
Heel.
call it the Achilles heel.
Yeah. Exciting.
Rusty Helm said it looks like you cut off right there, but no, my pony was originally originally she was in the canon, she was originally an earth pony. When I first joined the Brony fandom, she was a unicorn. But I've since retconned that. So originally she was an earth pony, they got turned into an alicorn.
I will be right back.
Paladin Pony says my OC is half alicorn. He goes around to fight evil and helps Pony in secret. He's Batman?
Wait, how is someone a half alicorn?
You're only like
Either you have half a horn or one wing.
you got one wing and half a horn. That's half alicorn.
Half alicorn. Did you mean
It's
unicorn?
it's cringe is what it is.
You're cringe. Shut up. Don't judge.
No. Tell people to design better OCs.
Maybe you can design a better
It's
life.
not hard. Just like approach things with some level of normalcy, and they'll have more respect for you.
Stop being a jerk.
But being normal is boring.
It really is.
I disagree. I find it quite relaxed.
Achilles, what do you think? You just being a kitty?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's sleeping on one of my hats now. Well, he's not sleeping, but he's laying there. He's probably gonna fall asleep. He feels like napping tonight. He's been going nuts today since we were home.
Probably.
He's just like, oh man, instead of napping all day, I played most of the day and waited for them to come home on other points. So now I'm tired and I'm probably gonna sleep all night. It is getting kind of late.
Oh yes. So the amusing detail about Heather's OC. She has a rivalry with the other princesses.
I mean, that should go without saying. They give me a lot of shit.
And detail about my OC, certified cringy by Brawny. I was adopted by Princess Celestia. Which means Heather's rivalry also applies to me.
Yeah, as much as I trash talk everyone else's OCs, Emerald has by far the worst OC.
I can't even argue with that.
It's like he found the book I wrote on how to not frickin' design an OC and all the mistakes you could possibly make, and then proceeded to go in the exact opposite direction on every single point.
I didn't even know you made that book. Can you please give me some details?
Okay, so you know how you designed your OC and you just kept adding on things that like 5-year-old might add on to it for over and over again for 14 years. That's like the summation of I told you to do the opposite in my book.
Okay.
Oh, and I wanted to show off on stream while we were here and I'm making another set. So, I think you guys remember, I had these wristbands for sale on my Etsy shop. They were supposed to go with Rainbow Dash. I think they match really well. They went good with my cosplay. And to follow up on that, I made some Pinkie Pie themed ones that are now listed on my shop that I gotta make a big tweet announcement for. But here you go, sneak peek. They are wristbands. They are very nice.
Saw it here first, folks.
Saw it here first. And now I'm working on the Twilight one.
An Abra just spawned.
I'm sure it did. And now we are crocheting Twilight's. Gosh, where does the string end? Where does it end? The frick.
The Abras suck.
Of course it does. They usually do when they actually do show up. There we go. I don't know. Yeah, this yarn is kind of old, so it might unravel a teeny bit. But that's okay. Yes. These wristbands are quite simple to make. They just take a little bit of time. And they just go with any outfit, as long as you keep up with that color scheme.
What happened?
Nice. The wristbands I'm making.
You weren't paying attention, and we doxed you live on stream.
Oh man, not again. What'd you guys find on me?
Everything.
I found your search
Yeah, not
history.
everything.
Why were you looking at the
Like,
history
what
of
history?
your search history? Why were you looking up the history of mayonnaise?
Well, I want to know what kind of mayonnaise to get for my sandwiches. I gotta know.
I mean, I guess I get it, but like the history of mayonnaise? Really?
I'm sorry. I just don't want,
What?
it's the whole thing. If that's not what I was doing, and like if I show my camera, I'm like,
You
when you put
guys.
the fingers together.
Every day we stray further from God's light.
Dude, we've already been away from God's light for what, 20 years now?
Guys, I've been looking up stuff about wine, and they say you shouldn't hold your wine like this, like sometimes I do, or even like this, like I do, because it heats up
That
your
makes you look pompous.
but you're supposed to hold it from the stem so it doesn't heat up your wine. But I can't say there's no like natural way to do that. This looks like freaking barbaric, and like I don't know, this feels more
You're
Oh,
supposed to
I
pinch it between your index, middle, and thumb.
this. This is
because it's the least amount of heat going to your
And
glass
like down
and
towards the base.
like this.
Yep, and
hold it from the base.
Like,
You're gonna traumatize my wine connoisseur uncle.
Get
You have a
closer.
wine connoisseur.
I do.
I can't do it without the
Push it back towards your hand.
like this.
Yeah, there you
To
go.
me,
God, this is
wine,
awkward as hell. Why do you drink it like this?
because you have to be rich.
I do want to look rich.
Then change the outfit, get yourself makeup, make yourself look like those women from like the shows where they look like CEOs but so cold hearted. I'm really painting a picture of a specific kind of woman. So yeah, you want to be a CEO who's like you're fired because you're taking 6 figures from me, and then you take a sip of Chardonnay that probably tastes gross.
I actually am doing that right now. It does taste gross because we left it out for too long.
Oh my god. And your husband is probably like, a hard-working man who actually understands, you know, having an actual work-life ethic. You know what I mean? While you're there like, no. I'm really okay.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah. Oh, wait. And then you guys probably have like someone who lives with you, just there.
Yeah, he's right there. That one lives here rent free. Freaking cat.
Oh, that's just a cat though. That cat's doing cat things. And then you probably have some random dude that comes into your calls and like, kind of just crashes your streams at times,
I remember
talking
that.
about whatever.
Jeez, if only we knew someone like that.
I know, right? He'd probably be really annoying sometimes. Probably put Brawny really at like his fifth, you know what I mean?
Rusty Hump.
And he probably talk like that.
Oh my god, I wish I knew a guy like that.
And all right.
Rusty Helm says, "Screw looking like a Hollywood Karen, dressed like Tony Stark." You know, the two looks I can distinguish with Tony Stark outside of being in the Iron Man suit is either him in a very obnoxious suit or him just wearing a t-shirt and looking sloppy. Like those are the two looks I think of when I think Tony Stark.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's Tony Stark, man, doing Starky Tony things. He's basically. Wait, we have a real version of that. He's Elon Musk. Oh, man.
Absolutely not.
Elon Musk kind of went off on a thing. He didn't exactly make the Iron Man suit, so I don't know.
No, he didn't. He flew rockets into space.
He didn't
That's
even
all.
give us the Cybertruck.
Yeah,
It's taking him.
Technically.
Cybertruck.
Oh my
I
god!
don't see what's on the roads here. Just imagine seeing a freaking Cybertruck. Just,
Was the gas mileage
mind
on
your
those good?
business.
Wait, what gas?
On the did the Cybertruck not go on gas?
Pretty sure it's electric.
All of
It's electric. Come on, Heather. I thought you knew. We're
No.
Californians.
the meme
That's where you
that
have to
it
be
looked like the warthog, and they just like Photoshop an old-fashioned Master Chief and put him on the back.
with the Gatling gun.
Yeah, with the Gatling gun. So it's like this, right? I'm doing. I assume that's right.
It looks right to me, but we need more qualified people to verify.
Isn't
someone
actually
Google
is Tony Stark basically a Hollywood Kevin?
Oh, totally. He's a Chad, like a brainy Chad.
More like a Kevin with a Chad jaw. I like his like little facial hair going on. I've always wished to have that kind of facial hair, but I don't grow the proper amount of hair to do that.
You know, I kind of like this whole freaking. Like the scene I'm thinking of Iron Man right now is that first Avengers movie where he just goes up onto the bridge of the Shield helicarrier and he goes like, "What is all this? Why does he have these screens like this? How does he look at them all at once?" It's like usually he turns and it's like that sounds exhausting and I don't know, someone brought up something to him and to freaking instantly detract from that, he just goes, "That man's playing Galaga. He didn't think we noticed, but we saw you were playing Galaga." Like after everything is like the whole meeting ends, you just see the guy look behind him, look around, and just start playing Galaga again.
I wouldn't know.
I love that part. It was hilarious. Just out of nowhere, that man's playing Galaga.
Sounds funny.
I like Galaga. I'm never good at.
My pot roast won't be done for another hour.
Oh, you're making pot roast?
I have Galaga.
Yeah,
Galaga
I'm
too. I had
cross-cutting right now, so I have
on my DS.
Yes, but mine's cooler. Give me a minute.
Oh, mine's cooler. Do you have the little freaking
Oh, by the way,
arcade machine?
how cold is it for you guys?
Do it.
It's like in the 50s right now.
Oh, dang. Okay, so about the same. Nice. I've heard that's pretty unusual for Florida, technically speaking.
It's kinda chilly. Put on a little sweater. I wore a sweater today. That's why I was wearing Monokuma originally. I was just like, oh man, we're going out. And I want a jacket, so I'm gonna wear one of my new jackets that I got. It has little floppy ears on it, because he's a bear.
Huh, it's 38 degrees. Nice. A nice balmy 38.
Oh gosh, that was a hard burp. Rusty Helm goes, Robert Downey Jr. is the best for Tony Stark. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. It's what got me into the comic book movies. Was the first Iron Man movie.
Iron Man, Iron Man, the movie was like what I grew up on. It's what I remember.
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's a little dusty. You push in the coin thing to turn it on.
Oh, of course.
Oh, my nephew has that little thing.
Guys, look. These things are kind of cool.
Yeah, I think he got his. I think it was a Pac-Man.
I do
He got.
like the joysticks you could hook up to a TV and do it. That was my favorite.
Yeah, there's like a little thing you can connect. It's pretty. They can make more of those with every game, like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 4. Not bad, Aaron. -3. That's pretty warm, you know.
Yeah, I don't miss that.
That's pretty nice weather. I've been in that weather before. It's walkable for about 20 minutes.
Oh,
Maybe that's a bit too long.
I used to hike in that weather with the Boy Scouts.
Ah, I got it.
Was it short sleeve or did you have to wear clothes
Oh no, we were properly
decked out?
bundled up. Boy Scouts, beef
Then
and
how?
weird.
Then how are you living? You got to go, in -3 degree weather and go jogging, dude. It's funny. I'll be like, commuting my car to work, and I'll just see old people for no reason in 30-degree weather, short sleeves, just jogging along at 6 a.m.
Okay, 30
And I'm
degrees
like,
in short sleeves is a lot more understandable.
yeah, but it just throws me off sometimes. I'm like, bro,
I should stop playing. When I get hooked on Galaga, I go for a while.
-15 or -30 is usual for you? Oh man, I wish I could be in that weather.
Let's see. DF was playing Danganronpa, but she stopped before we got to the third class trial. Who's DF?
Hey guys, is it kind of weird that I don't turn on the heater here? Like it gets about 30 degrees out, and I'm like, whatever.
If you're hot, then I guess it's fine. But I don't know if I feel nervous sleeping at low temperatures because I hear people die in their sleep when they do that.
I just bundle up, easy.
I guess if you feel nice and warm, you do
Yeah.
what you want.
Like it's funny, my family is like, dude, it's like, how cold does it get in your apartment? Oh, because the neighbors do put on their heaters, it stays generally warmer than outside. And they're like, don't you turn on your heater? And I'm like, well, why should I? It's extra money, And if you think about it, I can just wear an extra coat, put on some thick sockies, and I'm good.
Living life hard. Just don't make it more difficult to yourself if you don't have to. Honey Drop the Unicorn goes, Heather, guess what? I got a Switch in Minecraft. Yeah, told me that? I don't remember. It feels like familiar news. And Pokemon Violet!
I approve.
I got Pokemon Scarlet because I like that game.
I got Violet because it was the one I wanted. Heather got Scarlet because it was the one I didn't want.
Really? Because you would ask me, like, Heather, which one do you want? And I just go Pokemon Scarlet. He goes, like, that's perfect. I already wanted Scarlet.
I was getting Violet either way.
It's like, why'd you bother asking me?
Good question.
I
Pokemon.
ain't gonna fucking answer it. Oh yeah, by the way, Emerald, how do I keep this pinned here? Because I know you probably don't like it, but I like having the taskbar like staying.
Oh, you just change the settings so that it doesn't auto hide the taskbar.
Taskbar settings. Block the taskbar automatically. No. Yeah. Thank you. I like it there. I like being able to see it and just look down and see what time it is. It's 11:11. Make a wish.
No, thank you. I saved my wishes for 420.
That's a good one to save it for. Pray to the weed gods that be. Jesus smokes.
Jesus smokes. That's funny. He's smoke, bruh.
He
Yeah.
got
What do you think the burning bush was?
Well, the burning bush. What else? You know, you gotta have the Maui Wowie.
How do I open it like
I
this?
can just. I'm just imagining just freaking God, just like,
What you
bruh,
got
just chill.
That's what you do, right?
Oh, seems about right.
Yeah, so you untwist it, and it loosens the thing.
And then it goes pop.
I don't think so, because this isn't. It's not like it's fresh anymore. It won't pop anymore.
Yeah, and it's got the wrong cork in it.
And
Oh, I see. It looks like it's already.
Show stream the cork that
dang.
was in it.
this was the cork that was in it. How the fuck would you even get that back in?
You wouldn't.
You punch it in.
It's flared.
Go wabam. Oh yeah, I was getting you freaking corky cork thing. Okay, let me do that real quick.
Oh, what
Okay, it did.
It did pop.
Popped right fucking. I just took the cork out and it was like. I wonder if it's any more. I wonder if it's carbonated at all.
It should
It's
be.
still carbonated. Oh my god! I thought I wasn't gonna
Dude,
get.
it's been in a bottle. It's been freaking plugged away. What did you expect, Heather?
I didn't think I was gonna be able to taste it when it was still good because I was kind of like freaking really, really drunk when we finally got to the last bit.
Really drunk.
That's a whole other story we gotta tell about how drunk Heather got during New Year's.
She didn't see the string in the pie.
Shit about the string in the fucking pie.
Can we about to start the cannibalism talk again? Because I don't.
The point is, when it got to champagne, Bronny served me like a glass, and I never drank it until the next morning when it was flat. Okay, that's what happened. I'll just have a half glass of.
That's funny.
No, I got.
Maybe I should move. I should move to.
Eventually, we definitely welcome you here.
Cool.
Get in there. Yeah, get back in there.
What was I looking up again? Oh yeah, corks. And
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
could use a
corky
wine
corks.
stopper. Like, I'd love something so I don't have to keep reusing corks. Oh, and I'd like a corkscrew, the winged corkscrews that make life so much easier. Because I have a corkscrew.
Pop,
That
like
was...
popping corks out.
Yeah, exactly. Because, like, I used to... Well, my family had one when I was living with them. And, I actually don't remember if Sweetie had one, but it probably was hers and not mine. So I have a corkscrew, but it's a manual one, and I always have to get one of the guys to open it for me because I'm like, oh, this is so much work. So, cheers, everybody. We have champagne. Oh, man, I feel so classy now because it's still, like, kind of good.
All right, Heather. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna get you the wine bottle stopper, the thing that you can place on top of it, keep it suctioned, and not lose its whatchamacallit.
Like, it's carbonation or flavor.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get you one of these. And we'll take care of it after stream though. Because cool thing, my company gave me $100 Amazon gift card for Christmas, so might as well use a little bit of it. Why not?
Oh, yeah, that's great. My job gave me a bonus, and I immediately spent it on Christmas presents.
Oh yeah, I got a bonus too. I was like, oh sweet, money in my bank account on January? Huh. And I haven't worked for 2 weeks. Just my Christmas.
I'm solid, and I feel like I got that first thing you were talking about out of context. Disney Fanatic 2364, maker of Bride of Discord and Daughter of Discord. Yeah, what about her? I mean, I watched both those things. I liked them at the time. Powder and Pony Teen goes, what was inside the pie, Heather? So, here's the thing. Let's just start with that whole night. New Year's was pretty good. We had these mixed carbonated waters, like club sodas, to make drinks with. So I had bought liquor to go in them. I got rum and more rum. I thought I had gotten gin, but it turns out it was also rum. So I got lemon rum and spiced rum to go into these things. And I found some Yingling Hershey Porter, so it was chocolate beer, and I was just like, well, I gotta try this one, so I brought that. And another friend of ours brought Yingling, and of course, I got us mixed red wine. I had Chardonnay. I obviously bought champagne for when New Year's ran around, and I had Pinot Noir, which we never got into. There was a bottle of wine in that fridge that is unopened because I didn't drink it. So I started the evening with a mixed lemon gin beverage. And then I tried a spiced rum mixed beverage. And because, well, actually, I tried those, I think, after. Because our friends had brought Yingling and there was a beer I wanted to try, I was having those too. So I had maybe a couple beers, a couple mixed drinks. Then I had a few glasses of the red blend wine. And, this was, of course, over a few hours where I had 3 lasagnas and a piece of pizza. Was very full, starting to get pretty nauseated. So, but I did go for dessert because I made a cinnamon butterscotch pie. When I went to cut the pie, I don't know, I didn't notice anything off, so I cut a piece of pie and I was eating it. And afterwards, someone, I think either you or Brian, immediately went up to me. He's like, Heather, how did the string get in the pie? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Turns out the string from the window where the blinds were, the blind string had gotten thrown into the pie somehow. And I guess somehow that's my fault. Maybe I did that. I don't know. That's what I
So
remember.
we don't know who did it. Here's the thing: you cut the pie, or you tried to cut the pie, but you couldn't, and so you came to me and you asked me to cut the pie for you, and then I said, "Oh, I see why you weren't able to cut the pie because there's the string from the Venetian blinds stuck into the pie, and it was like mashed into there." So I don't know
I
how.
don't
I honestly
understand
don't know how it got there in the first place. Nobody does. But the fact is, you didn't see it and you pushed it further into the pie.
I didn't see that at all. Okay, I was trying to cut the pie, and I thought the crust, because I overbaked it a little bit, was just really hard. I don't understand what happened.
Yep. So there was just like smushed. What do you call it? Like filling all up in that pie.
Oh yeah, Paladin Pony was saying that she was playing Danganronpa as like a let's play. And I'm like, oh okay, no, I get it. Yeah, so yeah, that was just one of the many antics I had that night. We were watching a Muppet Christmas Carol at some point. I don't know how that happened, and we were playing Jackbox. It was a very full night.
I would have won that rapping game if I didn't miss the buzzer beater.
That rapping game was confusing for me initially, but I eventually got it. I mean, I don't think I won, but I understood the concept. I can rhyme. If it's one thing I can do is rhyme and do alliteration. It feels good.
Never play that game with a
Yeah, she would win.
watch me win against her, and then she had an existential crisis.
She's like, oh no, I got beat by this white boy. He treated me like I was his toy.
Oh god, the implications.
Exactly.
I need to change my name to Leroy.
Just need to keep it going.
Dinky.
Oh, I actually have a sticky note here. January 3rd, order Coon's present.
January 3rd, you're 4 days late.
Whatever. Well, I'd have to wait till I got paid anyway. I got paid this week. Enjoy.
Nice. I appreciate that. I have to get you your wine stopper now.
Yay! Wine stubber. Make sure it's cool.
Alright. It's gonna be very nice and sleek and also simple. Because in that way it's easy to know how to use.
Paladin Pony says, did you miss my question or did you not want to answer it? Which question? Was it what was inside the pie? Because I thought we answered that. It was a string. It was a string from the blinds.
Unless he's asking what flavor the pie was.
Oh! If that was the
It
question,
was pie flavor.
it was cinnamon butterscotch pie or butterscotch cinnamon pie, whichever you want to do it. It was based off of the pie from Undertale. I thought it was a good pie.
Was it good?
It was good. Did you eat it?
Oh yeah, it was good pie. I was
Aw.
going because apparently that wasn't the question.
Oh, Emerald, look, freaking, he's so cute next to you right now. He's adorable. The freaking cat's like sleeping right on his shoulder.
That's cute. I think I would like that cat, and I don't like cats that much.
Just need to dig this guy a tunnel so that he can crawl over to my place.
Oh, well, that sounds a little scary. Paladin Pony
You
says,
guys need to build like a corridor for the cat to go to Spencer's place.
Paladin Pony says, no, no, I don't ask about the pie. Oh, well, then you'll have to just re-ask your question, because I'm not sure which one you're talking about, and I'm sure I went through everything. What was inside the pie? Daughter of Discord. You mentioned Dang and
Oh, your OC was Earth Pony and Alex.
I didn't think too hard about what the reason was. I wanted to. Well, I was like I said before. Then I just kind of had my pony as a unicorn, and I hadn't even thought of a cutie mark for her yet because so I put her in like it was the General Zoid creator. Does everyone remember those? Like I had made that,
Yep.
put like one of those denim outfits on her so you couldn't see her butt, and I was just like, I'll think of a cutie mark later. It wasn't until the season 3 finale when I was just like, oh my god, Twilight became a princess. That means anyone can become a princess. I can become a princess, and I redrew and completely redesigned my OC, and I made her an alicorn with some awesome sunglasses, and I came up with a really cool cutie mark, and I was just like, yeah, this is my OC. And then I just decided to go back and think of how she became an alicorn, and I was just like, yeah, let's first start from the bottom, and now we here. And then Earth Pony that grew up in not a great side of Equestria, but she becomes an awesome alicorn princess just by luck, just by sheer luck. Who dare?
Sorry, I forgot the mic was muted. Low.
It's Arturia's
Welcome.
Shade who has come to place us a visit.
All right, your visit has been stayed.
Yay! I'm trying to hold the wine proper, like a proper, gentle person.
Like a proper gentleman.
Gentle whammon.
Gentlewoman, yeah. It's California champagne.
Mandy the gentlewoman.
Did you know California has the most extensive wine collection? That's why when you go to a supermarket, they have a whole section of the store just dedicated to wine. It's like its own store within the store.
Noticed. I did notice that like a wine that got featured at Target was called California Roots, and it was only $5 a bottle. So I had some, and it was pretty good. It was a good
You know what,
concentration for $5.
You know what baffled me here?
Hmm.
So you can buy beer at a convenience store, but you can't buy it anywhere else unless you. Well, no. You can buy beer anywhere. You have to buy wine at a supermarket or a wine shop. Everything else, your spirits, your liquors, and so on, you have to go to an ABC store.
You know, yeah, I noticed that when I was looking for rum and gin for the mixed drinks for New Year's, I couldn't find it at like Walmart. I couldn't find it at like Publix. I had to go to the liquor store next to Publix to get rum.
Yeah, apparently it's like a blue law. It's what some states do out here on the east side.
I always
In
wondered how.
California, it's just hey, get your alcohol anywhere. We have the liquor store and the convenience store, which basically has both. Do you want to walk across the street or go across there? Your choice.
Yeah, I never noticed that. Like, I guess that's why it put me off because I didn't like. I always wondered like how the fuck do liquor stores stay in business if like a big box store just has everything people need probably cheaper? And I'm like, oh, I guess if they're not legally allowed to have everything, that might
Yeah,
be.
because if you think about it, I think liquor stores carry more selection than most places.
That might be why. Like, I just noticed when I moved over here that there'll be a Publix, but then a Publix liquor next to it, and then there'll be a Walmart and a Walmart liquor next to it. Is that why they
Hmm.
have separate? And like,
Yeah, I
they still
think.
have alcohol in
I,
Walmart, like wine and beer, but you have to go to the liquor store to get the rum. I didn't know. I didn't realize that. That's weird.
yeah, I think that's a Florida thing because here in North Carolina, it's just you have to go way out into the boonies just to go to a ABC store. I think the closest one here is about a 10-minute
Stores
drive
to
to
get
Morrisville.
anything other than basic beers at.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, and then it's just weird to think because in California, just walk into the store, get what you want. Who cares? Just show your ID. I mean, think about this, Heather. Have you been to Bevmo before?
Yes, I love Bevmo.
Bevmo's great. Good luck finding that out here.
Yeah, you guys don't have Bevmo?
Yeah, apparently it's like it's state by state.
Oh man, now I carry around this rewards card for nothing.
Keep it for when you go to California.
I guess I'll have to. I don't know if I'm gonna get to go to California actually again because you know how me and Bronny switch off our family holidays. It looks like my mother might spend Thanksgiving in Texas again, so I'm not gonna be able to go to California this year either. And if that
Is it
keeps
just your mom in California?
No, she goes to Texas for the holidays because my sister and brother are there. And so, like,
Mm.
oh man, if she keeps going to them for the holidays and I have to keep meeting her up there, I guess I'll probably just never be able to go to California again. Or at least, like I'd have to make a whole thing of just going out there.
Yeah.
That's something to
I
think.
mean, it's weird. It's weird for me because, yeah, I know when it comes to the holidays, I will be going to California pretty consistently because that's the only place I know where I have family is California. Usually Southern California. That's where they all are.
Yeah, my family got spread out. There's some in California. Like, if I'm thinking about stuff outside of the immediate family, then yeah, I have cousins and stuff. But, like, some family, like my mother and sister in California, another sister and a brother in Texas, and then, when I'm over here. So we're all kind of spread out
It's
that southern area.
Yeah, that's kind of fascinating. So I'll just reiterate: all my family is in California. My grandpa's family have all passed, and they used to live in Hawaii. I
Aw.
have one cousin who lives in Guam, but that's because her husband is a military guy. I'm not going to say much because, well, it's secretive stuff, but he
He's a
works,
secret
out in
spy.
the Pacific over there.
He's
I'm basically the only one other than one other cousin, which I've never talked to for years, who lives in Texas. But I don't even know about her. I don't even, care about her. But I just know 99.998% of all my family coalesces in the Los Angeles area. Isn't that fascinating? And I'm the one that's like, screw it, I'm going to go that way.
Yeah, I feel like that's a more common thing to see with our generation, like this generation of Californians, because we're just like looking around, we're like, we can't afford this situation on the mental strain or the financial strain. Guess we're heading out. And we walked right out.
Yeah, and then now that we walked right out, we're just like, ah, crap, it's following suit. Because I'm Californian, everybody thinks I have money.
Nope.
But what?
We're not in. It's like, if I had money, I'd still be in California. We ain't got no money.
Mm-hmm.
What
You
did
know,
I miss? I had internet problem over here.
Oh, we're
oh,
talking about why we left California.
yeah.
Ah,
Why'd you leave
we just left
California?
because it was cheaper here.
Exactly. That's why we all
Exactly.
left.
We all have left there. At least you guys ain't dealing with a tornado warning currently. I have.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
a couple of those over
I've
here.
heard. I just know the storms are coming this way after that, but by the time it's over here, it's a little bit of rain. I appreciate you taking those tornadoes. It's weird. I don't know what it is. North Carolina just seems like the place where all storms generally go to die. It's the storm graveyard here.
Oh, I should.
I think you lucky. The freaking storm disconnected me from here.
I just saw a tweet that says Speaker McCarthy. Did he finally pull it off?
You'll have to verify that information. Anyhow, let's see.
30 minutes. Anyway,
Oh my God, it is the last 30 minutes of the stream already. Man, time goes by fast when you're having a good time. Oh, Aaron
Hey,
Davis
I
got
just
something.
remembered about the stream, by the way. I was busy dealing with a dog trying to have fun currently.
Was it Coco?
Yeah.
Coco doing
go,
good?
go.
He woke up and just stared at me while trying to eat.
Joe.
Yeah, he's like, I want some of that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks like
McDonald's. We ain't giving him that.
he finally got the Speaker of the House vote early this morning.
Man, it took a while, didn't it? Ah, shit, my yarn.
Your yarn fell.
I got it.
Wait a second, why did I go on Hollow Knight?
It's an addiction, I see. But anyhow, okay, whatever. You got it, whatever. But what were we thinking about? It's California,
Arkansas.
Arkansas. How
Not
come
that
we
big of a
pronounce Kansas and we don't pronounce Arkansas, Arkansas? America, explain.
I can explain that. It's like a native thing. The natives made the name, and then the French came in, and that's why you got Arkansas, and you got Arkansas, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I should move to Texas. I like how this
Mate, that's where the storms are right now, and I'm dealing with that.
sounds like fun. Did you know I've always wanted to tornado chase?
I don't know, we're not in the tornado area, we're just in the mornings.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Did you know I've always wanted to tornado chase?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It would be exciting and fun.
I don't think fun would be there for me. I think exciting would. Not.
I mean, I would understand because it seems like a stressful situation. If that thing started heading towards you, that fun turns into
Nightmare fuel. That's nightmare fuel right there.
it's not moving.
Hey, I'm concerned on saving my stuff. If you ask Heather, she saw how small my new stuff is. Like, I'm able to just throw this into a small little box and I'll run away.
By
They
the
can't see
way,
me.
my first experience with a tornado. I think I told the story before. I don't know. We can go back to the archives of Heather's streams. I was doing a job. It was someplace out towards Henderson, North Carolina. Next
You know
thing
that
I
big owl?
hear, huh?
Sorry, that was a loud thunder going on back here. Where I'm at.
I feel you. But yeah, basically, like we had a job in Henderson, right? And we got to do what we got to do and do our part. But then all our phones go off. We look at our phones. Tornado watch. That's fun. The TV turns on, letting us know, hey, there's a tornado crossing the highway up here. And it's like, oh, that's about 10 minutes away. Holy crap.
Panic.
Well, we didn't panic. The lady we were working in the house with, she's just like, if it ever comes this way, I got a crawl space. We're good. And it's like, all right, cool. Anyway,
Oh yeah, the crawl space. Perfect.
yeah.
Up in Florida, we don't like. I get tornado warnings every once in a while, but I don't think it's anything like actually serious. It's the hurricanes that might be an issue, and all then you have to worry about is flooding. Like we didn't even have it too bad over here because we're really in the central area of Florida, where so we're protected because we're like in this, in the middle of the land. Like our park got
Yeah,
flooded, the lake got filled up a little bit, but that seems to be the only real problem we deal with when you're in like the central Florida. It's like if you're near a lake and the lake gets overfilled. And we're not
I
that
mean,
close to the lake. Like we're not living on the lake. We're like
you guys are
a few
like in the city
blocks.
technically,
Like the city. I'd say
like the outskirts from.
yeah, the outskirts, like even where the suburban starts to become a little bit rural. That's where we are. And
Yeah,
yeah, so some retention ponds around us. We have like stuff against that. It's people who like live closer to the coast and places that
they're
don't
getting
have
screwed,
the
yeah,
panic.
they're the ones that have like
Meanwhile,
the boats in the street.
guys. And meanwhile, in California, they're having mudslides galore right now, from what I've heard.
Good, very
Which
safe.
part?
Mostly Northern California, as far as I know. My family's fine in Southern California. Like, it's a lot of rain. This is unusual. Anyways, got work to do.
Yeah,
No
because
one was talking about that. Yeah.
Heather, if I recall, we mostly have family in Southern California.
Yeah,
Am I correct?
Fine.
I know the
Yeah,
deserts
they're
out there.
fine.
The deserts are good.
Heather lived in the desert for a while.
Yeah, I've worked out in the desert.
Do
I
you,
gotta tell you guys, when it comes to California, I mean, I have family in the desert, don't get me wrong, but it's like I would not live in the desert.
it was lame.
Why?
I didn't like living in the desert. Do you remember when it snowed?
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was fun when it snowed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
my brother
snowed that
sent me
like
pictures of
one
that.
time. It was funny. I have old pictures of it on Facebook that I'd have to dig up. But yeah, I freaking
There
made
was
a
a tiny
snowman.
snowman.
We made a tiny snowman.
If I recall, it's still on the iPod that you gave me.
Oh yeah, I forgot I
I don't
gave
know
it
what.
to you.
Oh, What the heck is that thing? Actually, it was on my desk.
Do you still have that old DS?
Technology.
I hand me down you a lot of stuff. Like I gave you my old DS and I gave you my old iPad, my old iPod. As soon as I got a new iPod, I was just like, here, have it.
I didn't complain. I actually treasured those objects.
It's a good thing that they went to good use. I know I wouldn't throw those away. I'm too much of a hoarder for that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still have like you saw my new Xbox, and I don't know what to do with my old one. I'm really considering giving that to Luke. I should have said that name. Crap. They'll never
Now
know who
we
that is.
know. We know now.
You'll
Everybody,
never know
flip
who
it.
that is.
Flip it.
Because I know
He
I
said
know a lot of people named Luke though.
it's a generic name, so let's just try not to put too much attention to it. But anyways,
Yeah.
you know what
I mean, I
I've
was
been
just thinking
doing is
of
trying
it,
to get all the old consoles over here because I went to I think I went to a yard sale and I got a Wii for $5, and so now I have.
What? You were asking about that stuff.
Yeah, because I was asking Grandma
I
to
remember.
bring me my some of the old Wii games that I know my sister isn't using. So I got some of those. She didn't bring me my Kirby
Uh,
Epic Yarn because I had bought some games for the Wii for me to play, and she brought me my Kirby game, but she didn't bring me the Kirby Epic Yarn game. And I'm like, oh, that's my game though. I want it back.
I think that may have gotten scratched out. Though.
Do you know that for a fact because it was you?
I don't know actually.
I
might
finish that
be
game.
scrambled. I have a scrambled head currently.
Well, okay.
Like cartoon wise, like if you were to shake me, like if this was a cartoon, you would hear nothing in there.
Did you get enough sleep?
I've had enough sleep. I've been sleeping fine. Just trying to figure out what next Transformer Studio figure I'm gonna get. Because I got Megatron now. Now I need to get Optimus. I had to clean a whole roll of roll. I can't say it right. And I had to clear a section off my shelf.
I should have a few Transformers figures. I should have a few Transformers figures on my shelf because I got a lot of ponies and I got some Voltron and Black Panther and General Grievous. Like some of the Transformers would look cool.
The Studio Series, like you saw my Studio Series figures, they were too big.
Too big. Yeah,
They were just small.
Kirby Epic Yarn really badly, I could get it for you for like $22 from GameStop or $5 on eBay.
I'll take my chances and see what my mom has and see if it's still good. You know, did you remember some of the old life hacks people would use to unscratch game discs? My brother tried one for a PlayStation game where he just put peanut butter all on one side of the game disc to help fix it.
Wait, what?
I don't remember if it was my. I don't remember which brother did it, but one brother was like, "Oh no, this PlayStation game is so scratched up. I heard if you put peanut butter all over it, it'll fix it." That was the hey, put your iPod in rice solution of that generation.
Oh, I'm trying to think on which one would do that.
Oh, I guess
would it be the one that?
No, because
would it be the one living near my area?
Nowadays, if you like this video, something cool happened.
If I see when I start a video, I'm immediately exiting out of that video. I don't like those kinds. I just want to watch the video. I don't care about subscribing. I just want to see what's supposed to happen.
Paladin Pony says.
If you want to see what happens next, like and subscribe.
Paladin Pony is asking.
I'll make an exception for Mr. B.
Oh my god, everyone shut. Okay, now I'm ready. Paladin Pony says, Princess Heather P. Blossom, do you like fantasy books or movies? Yes, of course. I actually have a book that I like a lot from my childhood that's called Cry of the Ice Mark, which is a young adult fantasy novel about... I actually got to see if there's more books in the series, because I'd like to see where it went. It was about a warrior princess and leading her small country against a war against a giant army of invaders. And, she enlisted the help of mystical creatures like the people of the forests and vampires and werewolves and all that shit. It was awesome. It's a great story. I'm reading it to
I think I may have seen the book in my school library.
He's asleep or something. Bronny, did you fall asleep?
What?
He's awake. Someone was asking about you, and he was like, "Hey, where's Bronny?" I'm like, "Oh, he's awake. He's there. He's fine. He's just
Just
sleeping.
haven't had anything to say.
He's fine. Yeah.
Brawny is being brawny.
He's the brawniest of bucks."
Oh wait, Heather, have you gotten Halo Infinite yet? I just remembered.
The
I think the
campaign?
cell's still going.
The campaign? No, I haven't. No.
Here, I'll check it if the cell's still going because you and I. Oh no, the cell's over. It's now $60 a kid.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to see when I'll do that. Who's back?
My back, I don't know what I did. It must have been when I was working. I must have strained my back when working.
You should get like a heated blanket or maybe like some hot towels and put it on your back.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
suggest
trying.
hot bath.
Hot bath or shower is also a good idea.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what caused it. It must have been when I panicked when the van broke down. I was like, "John," so I had to like quickly pull everything out of the customer's house because then it would leak water everywhere there. And also, I was like, oh crap, their driveway's now filled with coolant liquid. Eh, you know.
You know what you gotta
That was a
do?
very bad
You gotta
experience.
come over
right there.
here, let Bronny give you a hug. Freaking, I hugged Bronny today, and he picked me up. He cracked a few areas of my back, and I was just like, "Oh wait, yeah, that's the shit. It's good shit."
Oh yeah, I could probably do one of those like pick me up real quick just to have my back go, and you know.
Yeah, come over here, and Bronny will do that.
All right.
All right, I'll drive right down immediately. I'll be there in about 8 hours. Okay.
Hey,
Wait, no, I
Emeralds.
gotta get gas.
Let
So
me
about
know. Let me know if you've
9
heard
hours.
this one, Emerald. Honey Drop the Unicorn says, "Fun fact: if you use a night vision potion in Minecraft, you can look into any body of water from above."
Yep.
I did not know.
Yeah, default potions whenever I'm in creative mode. Night vision for 8 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about freaking Minecraft. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get it on the computer because I got siblings that don't like me using it.
Yeah, it's tough in your
I mean,
situation.
too.
My God, the frickin' Minecraft Season 2 may come back, and we're gonna have to find a way to frickin' bring some order to that.
Keep in mind, I am an anarchist. That's my nature here.
We need order.
Raiden,
We had too much anarchy last time. You should have seen one time when frickin' Emerald spawned us all in the same area, but he also spawned, like, every fucking mob into the same area. The frickin' monolith was in ruins.
Encounters
Thank
with
you,
Was
Spencer.
there a freaking dragon nearby? That would be
Thankfully,
funny.
no.
Thankfully, we didn't get the dragon, but my God, a lot of other shit happens.
Creepers,
How'd
I'm
you guys
assuming.
solve it? How'd you guys solve it? Actually, I
Were
literally
you not there
left
for?
the moment.
Oh my God, what had happened, Emerald?
So I was trying to teleport all the players to my coordinates so I could announce the data. I typed the command wrong and teleported every single entity.
My
Good
God, the
job,
game like
Spencer.
lagged so bad. There was so much loading in. It was terrible.
It was just chaos.
It was beautiful.
I think I'm
At
gonna
the same time,
put
I'm
it as a
curious
channel
about how
just
you guys would handle an Ark survival evolve.
Oh, that's
That's like out of pure
That's good.
curiosity on
Actually,
how
do
that would go.
which Minecraft? Do you remember which part it was?
Uh,
Well, it shouldn't be hard because it was the beginning of a stream.
yeah, and I'm gonna go through all of them at some point anyway.
That's a good one though to go back to. Paladin Pony says, "Sorry if I repent stuff, Heather. I can never tell if someone is reading the chat or not. This is why talking face to face is important." Yeah, sorry if we ever go like glaze over anything in chat. It's because we're trying to stay on topic with the conversation. I know it doesn't look like it's very organized, but I'm trying to like keep things a little more cohesive during stream. So if it's kind of off the wall in the chat, I'll be like, okay, I'll leave that as their own conversation because sometimes people are going off in the chat to each other about what's going on or having a different conversation. I'm like, okay, if you guys are just talking to each other, I'll just leave that alone and not anything directly I'll read or something that we can build off of. I'll read aloud.
Yes,
Rusty Helm
fun.
says, "Have y'all heard of Randy Feltface?" No.
Depends. Shall I tell you why I will no longer be buying bookshelves on Gumtree?
I know him then. We know.
That one's a
Laugh right there. That scares me. For the laugh of a villain right there.
He is
Now,
a villain.
there.
He is a villain. He's good.
Look, my OC's official profession is hero, but I could very easily play the role of villain.
So I'm the
Very
villain.
easily
Okay,
play
so
the
a
role
fellow
of
anarchist that
cringe.
side.
Role of cringe.
Yes, I can do that too.
So I'm the villain now. Then so fucking be it. I can play the
Yeah, like, oh my god.
One
Wait, Heather, what was that song you sang it from one of your videos back then about villainy? I swear that just came back to me now. Why?
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Do you remember? I'm trying to run off of brain energy right here.
Was it a pony video?
I think so.
Rusty Helm said, yes,
Anyway.
I just saw Randy Feltface ranting about Hotel Lamp. I never heard about that one.
I think I saw that one, but I don't remember it.
I'll have to look up that one. He was funny. He was funny.
Oh man, I have not played Ark in 2 years,
What was the
and
one?
now I'm already being chased by a T-Rex.
I love the one with Randy Feltface where he just came out and he just goes, "What the hell's going on here?" He's like, "Oh my god, I thought you were dead." He's like, "Excuse me, you thought I was dead, and you just replaced me rather than call the cops or an ambulance. Just taking a nap." Like, I of course just paraphrased the shit out of that, but the way it was so funny when he did it.
Yep.
That's hilarious. I want a hamburger now, like a barbecued hamburger for some reason.
I like hamburgers with A1 sauce and pepper.
Ooh.
I like A1 sauce.
Let's just get McDonald's. That
I wonder if
McDonald's.
I could do
McDonald's.
McDonald's,
Mention Macca's.
Get out of here with that. Did you watch the new Food Diary video?
guys, you know where hamburgers slap the most? You go to one of those pubs, okay? You go to the pub, get yourself a beer, buy yourself a burger meal. Oh my god, it's worth the $30.
We were at Bronny's family's place. They actually took us to a place called The Pub. And I had a buffalo chicken. I feel like they tried to overfill it with lettuce rather than the buffalo chicken. But the buffalo chicken was good. And I had some wine, so I had a good time. Oh no, wait, I had a mixed drink. It was a cocktail. I forget what they called it. A something mule? It was called something. What was it called? Something with the word mule in it. Good drink. I wasn't
I
paying,
should
so I
go
only got.
try Mojo's Burger Joint.
Isn't Mojo's also a pizza chain?
Well, not in North Carolina.
Paladin was just saying something about his OC, but the story's not over yet, so he's still fleshing stuff out. That's good. I want to write a book.
Actually, speaking of it, I'm still working on mine. Like, Heather, you remember the description I gave with the whole 8-eyed dragon?
Oh, man.
Oh, what?
Cool.
The
So
full regional, like, I'm still working with that.
Whoa.
I know Bronny. I told Bronny that.
Dragons are
It was the only one I'll talk to at the time.
So, dragon to ever exist is my nephew with a varying amount of grades applied to it.
Ew.
The heck?
He was explaining something about his OC and how you're his nephew.
Interesting.
So back to the villain thing that came up earlier. I need last 10 minutes of the stream.
Yeah, last 10 minutes of the stream, any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please bring them up now, or forever hold your silence until the next stream.
Alright, now back to the thing.
I have a
about me being
concern.
villain. I need you guys to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 for how evil it is. If I'm going up against a villain who puts too many lives in danger, or I just do not feel like fighting, I'll just manipulate the fabric of the universe to give them an aneurysm so I don't have to deal with them.
You know, I don't think that's evil so much as it is lazy. So I guess it depends on who you ask.
Yeah, I have a concern.
What is your concern?
Yeah.
Why can't the stream be 3 hours?
Because she did that too many
Yeah,
times.
wait.
She didn't want to do it.
And I get tired. I won't lie. I'm already pretty tired.
Let me tell
Hey.
you.
I stayed up for
her
this
first
stream.
episode of Pokemon
Deserves
Scarlet.
to go another hour.
No, we don't need that.
Just I got here recently. I mean, I don't really mind. It's like 10:51 over here.
That's
It's
the way
11
you
over
get me
there.
very, very tired. Because, I remember for Scarlet, I stayed up several hours with them.
And I kept her up till 2, and oh boy, there's going to be low battery warnings all over the third part of episode
I don't
1.
even know if I'll be on camera because I'll be kind of slumped over, like,
You're on camera.
I'm on camera. Oh God. Aaron Davis
Heather,
says I
if
sometimes
someone were to make a comic dub series of everyone that appears in your streams, I'm just like out of random. Like, would you actually support that?
well, I don't know. It depends if the comics are funny or something.
True.
And
We need those now.
why wouldn't I dub them? Because if it's me, then I should voice me.
Yeah, not dub me.
I know, like they make the comics, they give them to you, you read them, and yeah.
Oh, if they're funny, then for sure. Oh, Aaron Davis says I sometimes stream for 5 or more hours, but I usually stream for 3 hours. That's a lot of hours, dude. I get, especially with how late I start my streams, just so it doesn't interfere with most of my day. I'll get really tired.
My group.
Oh,
Oh no, he died.
oh.
That's too bad. I
I
liked
guess a
him.
lightning struck his house.
Might have, his power might have gone. Paladin Pony
Oh.
says, Princess Heather, does your OC follow normal Alicorn rules? Like, is she ageless and powerful, or did you try something different? Well, considering the fact that of her creation, like I said, she got it from going into Alicorn Twilight's castle and reading the spell book and like just being turned into one. She isn't like, she clearly has an age right now, but she isn't like, she has the potential to be living a longer life like the rest of the Alicorns, because that's kind of what you do. And powerful, she probably hasn't even reached the full precipice of her power. At this point in time, she's just getting a grasp of magic because she's kind of like a newborn Alicorn, so she really, she's gotten a handle on like glamour spells, glamour and glitz spells, I like to call them. They're very sparkly, they look very nice, they do a lot of mischievous things, but I haven't had her do, like, she does death lasers also. That was just a random thing I put on there. But I wouldn't say she's at Alicorn Twilight's level yet, because Twilight, you gotta remember, has dedicated her entire life to magic, so she just knows a lot of shit, and that's kind of an unfair comparison to put someone to. But she's probably more powerful than the average unicorn, for sure, with all that shit. Honeydrop says, did you hear about Firebrand and the Fiery Secretary news? Is it about them having babies? What about the babies? Rusty Helm said, I'd say if others are in danger of killing the villain is justified, or if killing the villain is justified and you have the means to do so, and as long as you can justify having said ability, I'd say go for it. It's just
The funny thing is, my source of power is chaos, so I ain't gotta justify shit.
I ain't gotta justify shit, there ain't no rules!
I give myself powers on accident. I give other people powers on accident.
Here's what you do.
My
You ignore
first
them
instinct
and let
was to
chaos continue. Then you kill the villain or defeat them. I don't know. Ignore the civilians.
My first
I'm very
instinct is to
these
tell you,
things.
don't zap anyone pregnant. I feel like that's a thing.
No.
Oh, that would be bad.
So I already told Heather this, but I canonically had a child, but IRL, and it applies to my OC, I'm extremely squeamish about that kind of thing. So I wrote a spell that creates a child out of thin air.
Okay, that's just concerning, dude.
Well, thin
That's
air doesn't
just
quite explain it.
concerning.
It is made to combine two souls, and that creates a child, or it was rewritten so that it only requires one parent, but also a physical medium to house the soul.
So it's just like bippity boppity boop. You want a baby and don't want to do all the other stuff? Psh, there it
Hey
is.
guys, hey. Last 5 minutes of stream,
I'll let you have it. It's the last 5 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please say them now. Forever hold your silence until the next stream. You always gotta add in that part, Kun. You gotta say that part.
I was gonna, but you took it from me. At least I got the first half, not gonna lie.
Rusty Helm goes, so you have Toon Force powers. Nods in understanding.
Interesting. I need that. I need to write that down in the book.
Oh, and also
I know,
because my power comes from chaos, the natural order of a world could interfere with that. So a lot of my power just like to not work just because.
What? I mean, essentially, like, with mine, I went with, like... I mean, yeah, like, if you were to have paracausal abilities, like... Damn. But I kind of did go with that. I'm still figuring out what to use it. Like, what to give my character, though. I have a problem, sir.
I'm gonna go back
I'm
to the
a
drawing board.
horse.
Yeah, that's his
You're
power.
just a
His power of horse.
I mean, he did show me the video where he killed almost everybody, so I kind of have a good reason to fear that.
That's if he's really full of rage.
Hey, you want extra reasons to fear him?
Oh, please, I already have a list already. Give me more reasons.
Okay, well, so I have a bunch of alternate versions of other people's OCs in my timeline just to keep up with power scaling. So Brawny can channel Ancient Magic, which is only like half a tier below the power I can channel. I accidentally gave him Yang's semblance. He can
Oh.
control hurricanes, basically. Has metal wings, which, funny story there, he stole the Dragon Balls to do that.
I want to make a quick announcement. Pally Pony says if anybody, well, he was telling me, but I think in general he wants everyone to know if anyone's curious about his OC and story, you can find it on FimFiction. He's still working on the series. Is your FimFiction name the same as it is on here, Paladin Pony T? Is it the same one? Just make sure, just confirm that in chat, and anyone who's interested should go look at that if they want to.
I might actually find that because I've been on that site recently.
FimFiction? Oh yeah, I haven't been on there in a hot minute.
I made an account and everything. Like I'm just like there when I need to be.
Okay, so his name's the same. So if you want to find him there, you can. I have a lot of ones that are on my read later or on the ones I'm following, and like they have new chapters, and I'm just looking at the new chapters stack up, and I'm me not having time to read, and I'm just like,
I am scared to look at my subscription folder.
By the way, I hated everything about that story.
But wait, Heather, I'm out of concern for OP-wise. Like, would I still be considered a nephew? Like, would if you raised me, like, since I'm a dragon and all?
how would I raise you?
I'm trying to. I don't know, kind of like how Spike was. Slightly, like, switch some things around.
You know what?
I don't know, kind of figure.
In my canon, I'm gonna make you a baby dragon. Or an adolescent
No!
dragon. Yes, you gotta be an adolescent dragon. You have to be younger than me. You have to be younger than me in the canon.
To be fair,
Hey, you want time
Yeah,
shenanigans?
yeah.
I'm a time god. I can make that happen.
Oh yeah, make it weird. Sure, you're gonna drag him from the future, be like, "Oh my god," and I'm like, "Oh my god, what?"
I'll just shove him in a hypertonic line paper.
Okay.
I mean, I have told Bronny already, but like mine has like 8 eyes, like 8 terrifying pale white eyes that will stare into your soul.
Honey Drop had a suggestion. Minecraft Season 2, use the Origins mods. It will add to the chaos. I don't know. I'm gonna like have to screen mods. Not sure what should.
Oh yeah, no, the Origin mods is actually pretty good. I've seen it. You choose what you want to be.
I don't know if I
Essentially,
wanna-
you choose flying to become
Server.
tiny.
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen
because I
it.
have him managing that stuff. So
Yeah, like, I'm gonna try to whip up a couple data packs, but
Rusty Helm says, Emerald, if you want ideas for your chaos powers, study the Animaniacs that mask in classic Looney Tunes. That's always nice. Oh, and the Amazing
Oh yeah,
World of
the
Gumball.
Animaniacs.
That show.
oh yes, the mask is the only one of those I haven't seen, and
I have the DVDs.
It's the first one.
I also play a game called 4D Minor. It's Minecraft with 4 spatial dimensions, so I also incorporate that.
Oh boy. No, wait, hold on. I found my book of my OC's powers. Okay, so one is the ability of ice. Why ice? Okay, hold on.
Paladin Pony says he only has 7 stories at this point and he hates writer's block. Dude, like 1 story, maybe 2 on FimFiction, and only one of them's finished.
I could have an entire book series if I wrote anything.
End stream.
Yep, that's the end of the stream, guys. So, okay, let's take a moment. Want to thank everyone for showing up today. You did a fabulous job. Oh, God, I got rid of my Chrome tab.
Oh, thank you. How nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You were just so supportive, and I really appreciate. Oh, my God. What the hell are you doing? It was my freaking Nerf gun. I was going to ask you.
Oh, my God.
Wait, what now?
And there's the kitty. The kitty's like basically sleeping through this. So I want to thank my
Oh, yeah, how's the
patrons.
Felix doing?
Oh, he's doing great. Look at him.
Forgot.
He's on screen. He's doing great.
He was cuddling with me.
All right, guys.
I'm not watching from my phone. My phone's dead.
Let's take a moment and thank our patrons, our lovely patrons who make everything on this stream possible. We have Aura Wolf, Easy Mode Gamer, Angel of Speed, Aaron Davis, DJ Skywalker, Emerald Spencer, who is here right now. That's him holding his cat. Achilles isn't a patron, but you should thank him too for existing. Danger 1652 and Filmaroni V8. If you'd like to be like one of them, please go to the link in the description and and subscribe to the Patreon today for as little as $10 per post. You can join the Discord server. It would be really cool to have you there. You can also support at a lesser tier if you'd like. There's I'm actually going to be changing up the tiers soon, so that should be interesting. But I wanted to give everyone a week to overlook the new tier changes. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. But there's different ways to support. If you feel like just making a one-time donation, of course, there's the link that Emerald shared that you can go to our tip jar. You can give me however much you think I'm worth. No negative numbers, please. Just know that it can be a private donation, like off stream, but during stream they can be displayed. What number, how much you donated, and if you want to put a personal message on there, it will be read out by the machine.
Oh yes, I did forget to say what the change I made was. The limit for having it read out used to be $10. It is now $5.
$5, and you.
I decided to try to keep it a little more sane because Bronny told me to just have it set for $1 and up.
I'm trying to price you out the game, Heather.
Oh no, you bitch!
Oh,
Gojillion says, "Hey, apologies for being tardy. More than tardy. You straight up missed it. We're about to sign off. But here, you can look at this cat. This is Achilles. He is a nice kitty, and he just actually. So if you guys, so as I was saying, if you guys want updates on the stream sooner, being a part of the Discord server helps with that. That's at the $10 tier. Just follow me on Twitter. I usually put most of the updates there and in the community tab on YouTube. I also have a TikTok at Heather Blossom. If you've noticed on my YouTube channel, I actually have been uploading on the daily either videos of this little man or videos of my cosplays. I do pony cosplays, I do Harley Quinn, I do Toriel, and I'm planning to do much, much more in 2023, so I hope you all enjoy them. But of course, we'll keep doing our weekly streams. Next week will be video games. I believe we'll be returning to Alan Wake. We want to finish that sucker up so we can just go back to doing whatever the hell we want.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
about
by
whatever the heck she means. More Pokemon.
More Pokemon. Yeah.
So get back to Hollow Knight. I could be your guide. I'm still ahead.
If you want to suggest Hollow Knight, I'll see what I can do. I have Pokemon to get back to, and after Pokemon, I think it might be time for season 2 of Minecraft.
Probably.
So we will see.
Yeah,
But
like after season 2.
So
mine clearly.
So let's sign off. We'll say goodnight in alphabetical order. Achilles, you first. Say goodnight.
Where's the button? Where's the button? Where's the button? No, I can't make this one squeak.
Do you want to?
There's a trick I used to do with my mom's cat. If you squeeze her the right way, she'd squeak.
Say goodnight. And he can't say goodnight.
Cool.
All right, so Ateria Shade, say goodnight. Am I saying that?
Good night, everybody.
All right, Bronny, you start with a B.
Good night, everyone.
Edits Coon.
Night, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification.
Emerald Spencer.
Good night.
And good night, everybody. I hope your year isn't full of despair. I know, cringe, but I don't care. I have a cool hoodie, and you don't. And we'll see you all.
That's pretty cringe.
Yeah, shut up.
If it didn't take so long, I'd go
I'll
get
do you with that hoodie.
Shorty's improved.
It's a great hoodie.